Ni mark do suranange 50 100 marks rang kipino ni 50 points ki sunde la jury khate 50 points ki sura athun ki arwang da perform klokim kai hawa stage len marwan kandale mak tong ki 10 ni tong ki 10 pam rang ma wa 10 ni kamsra compulsory 10 marks ka pinikan awa hantun tha maki performance ki deltoyi plus di tha maki performance ki deltoyi mark masan ka pinikan athunki nei senior rank thado thenuma mana strong competitors rank thin dalam pudangi nei do theranga to war ka kyon pi the speed bla 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 dal kwan ka pa awa to wan pana do lorang ki me dai no tungwa pronunciation ta thu kungi thabeta ungi ta thu ko mam thika thunki to Bible lesson na pa tungwa nei wording le pronunciation do surang ki awa Bible parang rakim khaiwa rong da nei tha Bible parana mai pinan da lukim thongbe Bible ki del troye wahai wording lu kar khena kakam athum ki tungwa na ne daksa ne ta thung thak soyim ping de do te sang running a Bible in thung thange apadin to pronunciation soibe awak soy wording ka du thai anta da line you trend picking kan pinno ka du thange pronunciation soya ta dar one trend picking kan ongu wording ka klan tok awange round ado planning in wording ta da round ni thak picking kan no asung kin ta naw rai ka to ik dara thang ke ni thasarim wan parin be ta thung tha kung pronunciation sumbi ta wan surang tha kha nang surang thunki jury khating performance led discipline surang ni pronunciation the wording sunite
cell number 1 Anita.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today the scripture which I'm going to recite is taken out from the book of New Testament, Matthew chapter 2, verse 1 to 12. Verse 1. Now after Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem. Verse 2. Saying, Where is he who has been born King of the Jews? For we saw his star when it rose in the east, and have come to worship him. Verse 3. When Herod the king heard this, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him. Verse 4. And assembling all the chief priests and scribes of the people, he inquired of them where the Christ was to be born. Verse 5. They told him, In Bethlehem of Judea, for so it is written by the prophet. Verse 6. And you, O Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the ruler of Judah. For from you shall come a ruler who will shepherd my people Israel. Verse 7. Then Herod summoned the wise men secretly and ascertained from them what time the star had appeared. Verse 8. And he sent them to Bethlehem, saying, Go and search diligently for the child, and when you have found him, bring me word, that I too may come and worship him. Verse 9. After listening to the king, they went on their way, and behold, the star that they had seen when it rose in the east went before them until it came to rest over the place where the child was. Verse 10. When they saw the star, they rejoiced exceedingly with great joy. Verse 11. And going into the house, they saw the child with Mary his mother, and they fell down and worshipped him. Then opening their treasure, they offered him gift, gold, and frankincense, and myrrh. Verse 12. And being warned in a dream not to return to Herod, they departed to their own country by another way. Matthew chapter 2, verse 1 to 12. Thank you.
Bring back words to me, that I may come and worship him also. Verse 9. When they heard the king, they departed. And behold, the star which they had seen in the east went before them, till it came and stood over where the young child was. Verse 10. When they saw the star, they rejoiced with exceedingly great joy. Verse 11. And when they had come into the house, they saw the young child with Mary his mother, and fell down and worshipped him. And when they had opened their treasures, they presented gifts to him, gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Verse 12. Then Being divinely warned in a dream that they should not return to Herod, they departed for their own country another way. Matthew chapter 2, verse 1 to 12. Thank you.
Good afternoon, dear respected judges, parents, and dear friends. Today, the Bible which I'm gonna recite is taken from New Testament. Matthew chapter 2, verse 1 to 12. Verse 1. Now, after Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judah, in the days of Herod the king, behold, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem. Verse 2, saying, Where is he who has been born King of the Jews? For we saw his star when it rose in the east and have come to worship him. Verse 3. When Herod the king heard this, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him. Verse 4. And assembling all the chief priests and scribes of the people, he inquired of them where the Christ was to be born. Verse 5. They told him, In Bethlehem of Judah, for so it is written by the prophet. Verse 6. And you, O Bethlehem in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the ruler of Judah, for from you shall come a ruler who will suffer my people Israel. Verse 7. Then Herod the small wise men secretly ascertained from them what time the star had appeared. Verse 8. And they sent them to Bethlehem, saying, Go and search diligently for the child, and when you have found him, bring me word that I too may come and worship him. Verse 9. After listening to the king, they went on their way. And behold, the star that they had seen when it rose in the east and went before them until it came to rest over the place where the child was. Verse 10. When they saw the star, they rejoiced exceedingly with great joy. Verse 11. And going into the house, they saw the child with Mary his mother, and they fell down and worshipped him. Then opening their treasure, they offered him gifts, gold and frankincense and myrrh. Verse 12. And being warned in a dream not to return to Herod, they departed to their own country by another way. Matthew chapter 2, verse 1 to 12. Thank you.
Junior ki pararanda rengonam khasing renevan seringam an lapira sugar to para wange seringam serial number 1 seringam
Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm gonna recite Bible is from Luke chapter 2, verse 7 to 10. Verse 7. And she brought forth her firstborn son and wrapped him in a swaddling cloth and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. Verse 8. Now there were in the same country shepherds living out in the fields, keeping watch over their flock by night. Verse 9. Verse 9. And behold, an angel of the Lord stood before them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were greatly afraid. Verse 10. Then the angel said to them, Do not be afraid, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which will be to all the people. Thank you.
renevan
Good afternoon, everyone, and Merry Christmas. Today, the Bible which I'm going to recite is from the book of New Testament, Psalms, and Proverbs. Luke chapter 2, verse 7 to 10. Verse 7. And she gave birth to her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no place for them in the inn. Verse 8. And in the same reason there were shepherds out in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. Verse 9. And an angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were filled with great fear. Verse 10. And the angel said to them, Fear not, for behold, I bring you good news of great joy that will be for all the people. Luke chapter 2, verse 7 to 10. Thank you.
Housing.
Respected judges and audience, the scripture which I'm going to decide is Luke chapter 2, verse 7 to 10. 7. And she bore forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in a swaddling cloth, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. Verse 8. Now there were in the same country shepherds living out in the field, keeping watch over flock by night. Verse 9. And behold, an angel of the Lord stood before them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were greatly afraid. Verse 10. Then the angel said to them, Do not be afraid. I bring you good tidings of great joy, which will be to all people. Luke chapter 7, verse 10. Thank you.
Khuibunglon, cell number 4, Khuibunglon.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm gonna recite the Bible from Luke chapter 2, verse 7 to 10. Verse 7. And she gave birth to her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no place for them in the inn. Verse 8. And in the same region there were shepherds out in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. Verse 9. And an angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were filled with great fear. Verse 10. And the angel said to them, Fear not, for behold, I bring you good news of great joy that will be for all the people. Luke chapter 2, verse 7 to 10. Thank you.
Sab junior parang wangi radobi dar singam dar kuring jeni mansa jerengwar like pengalaman tentu keluar bi jerengwar mawangnya kebar de first nolonangnya rongkara.
Good afternoon to you all. Today the Bible which I am going to recite is from the book of Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6. Thank you.
Cell number 2 dar
Good Good afternoon, everyone, and Merry Christmas. Today I am going to recite from the book of Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Today is Christmas. The Bible verse I'm going to recite is Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6. Thank you.
Radovi.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today I going to recite my Bible is Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Tunay Bible Tunay Bible Parawa, Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government will be upon his shoulder, and his name will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6. Thank you.
Beginner. Ingat kalau yung saya mana milai tunda nama. Keluar dari paranga. Selamrin. Sudah number 1 Selamrin.
Matthew chapter 1 verse 21. She will give birth to a son, and you are to give birth him the name Jesus. Thank you.
Lemun kau tayo cha. Remintang.
Memory verse, Matthew chapter 1 verse 21. She will bear a son, and you shall call his name Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins. Thank you.
Itu last. Bible para wrong komentar. Lang. Bible quiz kira wa telu group jur women children ako group ja topic khai mindon ngai ada hatun wariwa tuna lau lunga lungdam kursu nanpi first ka lau salam sa second ka cloud lam ran par ki de troi daina mi allah ki hawatungi first mi allah ki tumran no tam ngal di se no tam na daino class 8 7 thungi nge 10 position nan wa mi allah ki chap changi thuk da hawalu pap sangran ki minte awalaye neye dokhat thes ne संगीता लेला कुआ सोमगे ले क्लास यालमा थमनिंग लालिया 7 8 दा 7 थोंगिंग होवसे 7 to above wa 2023 की क्रिसमस 22 3 रदा थुंगवांगे क्रिसमस की मेरी करम ना बाइबल हमने में Psalm number tun hau na jipin ne tun hau da sati non Psalm number sakhat samlet ko awa verse awa khat thong kingi sakhat sam khiu leitro kam awa duglang just hamanik shulam ra speed tinge minute shulam sa tunwa minge district level thong apik pratika speed ti ne minute khatung words tiam wan pachana awa palam sana tai kumange Psalm number sa khacham le ku words khatung gingi sa khacham khiuli trokam awa study non student re 7 to 10 above lak tha kyaw num gin ke awa thungi ne rodiden kudung dokhle kam sang mang daino first awane lising kat khutak ki pining de first prize thongki second third phan lura awami infamen ba thonge comes dara first listening kat thoran hawa speedy minute ja thong record thiran christmas thongki record bible recitation thongi minute khatung verse ja phamon pa chana ne hawa suthin menan first judges lagi total rolamdan khutak naw lamdan first line ye lising kat first pinning de second aku commenti chapter very good la kim garong thoi a hung ki more tun chong ngel le the children
Inquired. And you know past tense of inquired. Inquired. Dinanas tangi awal lutung ka lau sisi kan matung ka tuan su ramta khana na tuludim de tungbim kani performance panda awa punge koma plant number pata punge past tense khamam ban pata awalu atha to sudah no awalan notebook hilutung tha check about chintra mathang thunga try ke do panan kunan
children kai the ma children le thai ao sa you thai ao sa nan kro hungen ke ba hungen ko fa me maybe first question na wa jot thang da first question na wangi jot thangi kwanga jot reki question na wa talurang ge thongbe Bible da Yon Joseph kari kala mayam yawe Bible da ki mami kwai da ki sangba mami asi kanano kari haibra Bible da ki mami kwai da ki sangba Bible thong ki mami sang si Nilai Ming Bible thong ki nilai Ming Wari wa Jesus ka chai ni la ta Jacob ka chai ni la ta Bas da dunwa women re chance we ka pin ne Basram children re chance we ka pin ne
My hair sa halabas.
correct Mahar Salal Hasbas 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 Bonus mark na dun kya? Hame bonus mark dun direct question na wa Dun wa direct question na minyo rekta Bible dagi words khwai dagi 10 ba words si karino male ko talum de kramena haibra akhat pong
Karam hai na hai brate ni na. Yesu ka ble.
Direct question Alex Juma Nibi tu no direct question ada kong lo ta Number 9 na yung insect mumaglay na wala ni katay chang mang Tunki no Kanan no tidori no Ai khoi ki irak da angang ama pokle Ai khoi da pina pire angang nupa ama mahaki makhota leibak ngaklon leigani maram sina mahaki mamingdu kauna gani angak palausing leiba panggal laba mapui bungo sinai daba panthau ahing baning thau hawa wa hawa ku prophet dotie direct question
làm cao nó nói thiên lôi tôi mới ngỏ ngỏ luôn
correct
Atong ki children somle pernga jur reki chakar.
Jingo direct ha thorang ha thorang men rek do question number 1 women rek wa mai khanol sunung ki bible da ki maming kwai da ki sang ba tun lo bible da ki maming kwai da ki ten ba awat nu ku talum te ari wa jesu maler ko ari wa jacob adu kampi direct question women rek mai khat pa chance ka pin cha no cha nan harada 하. 정말 어지다. 그거든. 보너스. Question này đến vào đâu thì nó có đi. Bible là wa Old Testament, New Testament kam. Matthew, Mark, thông kinh nghe Malachi pha wa book missing site ya. New Testament thông kinh ka tayo na Malachi pha wa tia. Time yesun persadoka. Time yesun. Di mata pas di no. Kela. Nah, kamu lihat bonus question. Jure, ja Bible la jam sing ja.
57. 44.
Utam tuja. New Testament thông kinh Old Testament ken.
66.
Ada question dah. Ukala ame audience, they may audience or they community.
99
Old Testament, New Testament, Bible am sing ja. No 50 euros. Ne, ada yang sama ma. Mujambi mi khok no tharpa da toma ka phangdalam sa. Ne, 56 pora dilo yaar na. 66. You like bom hai da na. Question number 14. New Testament wa Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. Hawa cai di kamlam kikirek mana wa awa Allah ki doctor awaku. Matthew, Luke, John, Mark. आप चाय की संगीत आप तो रखूं
Luke.
आप तो खेलूंगा चांदी का खेलूंगा आसिर खत्म हुआ लोग ना बोनस पे ada happy saya dia tension Bible 통해 New Testament 통해 terjangin Paul didirwa missionary Paul didirwa den terjangin Paul disechi rukangin kengi wadi terjangin awa Paul awa plungmon ni Paul madet plungmon tu ki meaning atal Sol Children ne kam khadi ti data dinwa haleran jode ram mang mai tin jinga punya tare na no than sama ku no punya siwa jode na na khat aru chumda non question number 10 Bible 통해 등기 66 books Genesis to Revelation 66 book didi dawa nariangin awa tunggi gospel books raga tadu 66 tunggi books tunggi gospel raga tadu lam Bible meaning
Gospel, Matthew, Gospel, John, Gospel, Mark, Gospel, Luke.
Matthew, Luke, John, Mark. Mana gospel na? Nanda, online mo 6 ta. 5 ta. Question number 5 goes to women group wa hawa di mano Lokian lam thada Diamond Jubilee thungi speaker aku nen ku Diamond Jubilee ki speaker aku Oh man, mi idea iman. Tang ke dia sa. Dua bonus. Di speaker aku tuan na. Very good. Doctor Jamsing ngomong di mana boy? Kelai yang sab dai no. Maruka mama ya ben do memorial le guru hana. Sai ki kam data. Question number 12 goes to children. First Sunday tai ne fasting thronen wa ne missionary the plan wa man ki to me fasting thron nen kumingi missionary the plan o sa minga ko last round of water. Atungi, maa kare alam sana, school maa kare alam sana.
Jude 23, women 15, children, samkutum lay pernga 35.
Children, leki tumre khatm ho gaya swimming se. Last question, last round. Question ka 6. Thanga khana kinjan, number 9. Timing number koi pit, ab koi pit sin last round. Sorry. LNBA did awa LNBA staff reka executive come women ki come youth ki come staff come awa laki LNBA thungi president langi khanmuk dok solen come awa mafa khathungi Khuibunglon LNBA president kyau mi khat government awa mi ngaku
Let kasan bunting.
Sin trangi hawaru ka clive no dai no ma memorial le dot panda wa dai ma ti you have a biao no. Question number 11. Hawa ta thangila noranga women re women ami la yung hulamen tunggung di Christmas nanam kom tiana second kali ไม่รับนะbahan reading lah ni tudo enggak ayah di komdan mati hari disiplin nampak kam hai jampi awak ek half pin ada apa sudah ni thang no thap pada zaman thong ni kami onen no question number 8 Leisabi thalan no leis akheng ne leisabi asengbi duna miron laga masanipa amapokani ibungo gi maming kana kaugani haidra ibungo gi maming kana kaugani haye sinu leisabi sengi naw nura awa loblung naw minga talut de rang neren gathen Immanuel, cuma jubli dungi speaker aku pindit, dakar something. Diamond jubli thonan kuma tiatung maten.
2009.
Hawa
2009.
Apa kamtin? Dar cha. Bola. Apun pachana nendi kuis sawan kabel tuja suran nendi mon ni roti jan kursa. Tunwa hawa mark gire ke mark score athilam sun.
Zandren rek chamdum leitum. Leitum ha. Atom kim thak from hai wan jur rek man wang ni chamdum leitum. Atom ki from si wang zandren mani sampli le pernga. Kau wang ni zandren saten wang ni jur thar wang ni momen senaw re ho naw nu ba Tudungi rat leda kli lamra tuma tam ka kamda pa dam len ran ro from the na lu up le chan che lu pranan bolle to na lu wa lu kumai wa